This meeting shall come to order on November 4th, 2015 at 7 o'clock. Would you please join us in the invocation led by Councilwoman Tony Jones?
Heavenly Father, as we begin this meeting, we want to give you all the honor. May you bless each person who took the time to gather here, and let your hand of protection be on them throughout the rest of the week. God bless the new upcoming mayor-elect and council. Let the work be done here tonight benefit our city, and let it all be for your glory. Amen.
Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will the clerk please call the roll?
Adams.
Here.
Jones.
Here.
Sefirati.
Here.
Jackson.
Here.
Brownlee.
Here.
Rojansky.
Here.
Agee.
Here.
Albert.
Here. There's no addendum this evening, but I do need a motion to approve the work session minutes for October 12th, 2015.
So moved. Second.
Thank you. You call the roll, please.
Adams. Jones.
Yes.
Sefirati.
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Brownlee.
Yes.
Rojansky.
Yes.
Agee.
Yes. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the regular council meeting of October 21st, 2015?
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Adams.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Sefirati.
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Brownlee.
Yes.
Rojansky.
Yes.
Agee.
Yes. We have no communications and no committee reports, but we do have a special announcement that we would like to show and tell. Sounds like kindergarten, doesn't it? I'm going to show, and the mayor is going to tell. Here we go.
Thank you, Madam President. This morning we had a ceremony at City Hall in the council chambers with NOPEC, and you see the amount of the check, the $207,000. You might want to hold that up a little bit higher. Thank you. That this was money that was awarded to the city a little over a year or so ago for a grant to upgrade lighting and some windows in this building and at City Hall and some of the other buildings. Today we received the last payment of, and I'm going to round it up to about $52,000 that took care of this obligation from NOPEC to the City of Maple Heights. So we were very, very happy to receive the final payment, especially concerning the city's finances and the treasury at the end of the year. It's always good to get some extra money in the bank, and we look forward to working with NOPEC in the future. We have a very good relationship with them, and when I say we, I mean the City of Maple Heights and the incoming administration and City Council. They are a very, very fine partner for the City of Maple Heights and really any of the suburbs that are in need of money in these trying times. So we were very pleased to receive the last payment this morning. So thanks to the council president for holding up that big check, and I had to tell her it's not cashable.
Department reports, please. And that would start with the fire department. Chief Cavalunas.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Fire department calls today to 4,198. The fire department responded to the following structure fires: one on Maple Leaf, one on Christine, one on Warner, and one on Bangor, all in Garfield Heights in the last 2 weeks. Repairs of the Laxide Road water main should be completed by the end of next week. You may observe some flowing water at various times. This is part of the flushing process to make sure that the line is clean. They are vigorously working and rebuilding the 17,000 Rockside building that was damaged by fire last Thanksgiving. Fannie Mae and 1-800 Flowers will be moving back in, probably first part of 2016. And also with the upcoming Veterans Day, please take a moment to remember the men and women who served our country. And lastly, with the election being over, I look forward to working with the new administration and council members to continue our work for a positive future for Maple Heights. And I'd also like to congratulate Linda Bopet and her ability to continue the valuable service that the Senior Center provides for residents and seniors.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Law Department, Mr. Motello.
I just wanted to thank the voters for supporting the Senior Center and everybody that helped with the levy, and congratulate all of the candidates that won.
Police Department, Chief Papalarczyk.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Total calls for service for the Police Department for the month of October were 1,792, which brings our year-to-date calls to a total of 18,723 calls for service. As the Fire Chief stated, I'd like to congratulate all the candidates and the new members of the administration and the old that are coming back, our new mayor-elect, and Ms. Bopet for winning her successful levy campaign. I'm looking forward to working with everybody in the coming year, and I'm glad that things worked out the way that they did. We've had an increase in residential burglaries over the last 2 weeks. Not necessarily in any one specific area of the city, but just throughout, and that's part of the reason for bringing that up is because now as we go into our holiday months, this is one of the times of year that burglaries increase dramatically. Most of these are daytime burglaries. You've heard me talk about them before. While you're away at work, people are in your home or in your neighbor's home. As the holidays increase and they know people are buying gifts for each other and storing them in their homes, this tends to spike. So be aware of the things that are going on in your neighborhood. Be aware of the things that are around you. And please call if you see something suspicious or out of place in your area. With that said, we've had some nice spate of weather here in the last week or so, but we know it's not going to continue. One of the things that the police constantly respond to in the winter months, of course, are stuck vehicles and dead batteries and vehicles that don't run. So please make sure that the maintenance on your vehicles is up to date, that you have good tires, and that you have some good batteries, so that you're not one of those people we have to tow out of anywhere. Finally, as Fire Chief said also, next week is Veterans Day. I know El Galance is here and he's going to bring up the Veterans Memorial Service. I will be attending that, and if you can spare time out of your day, I would ask that you attend as well. And with that, I conclude my report.
Thank you, Tim. Human Services Department, Mrs. Bopet.
Thank you, Madam President. At the last meeting, I announced the grant that we received from the Home Depot Foundation to start renovations at Southgate of the Fireman's Gazebo and some other renovations at the Veterans. They were going to do it on Veterans Day, but there was a conflict, and I wanted all of you to know that they're going to do it the day before, on November 10th. So if you're in the area and you would like to thank the folks from Home Depot, and they will start working in the morning, they should be there most of the day on that day. I will get further information as we go forward. Time flies when you're having fun. This whole year has flown by. And, you know, we've got the Cavaliers off to a great start. But more importantly, and so gratefully, the Maple Heights Senior Center and the food pantry are still standing. Usually this time of year, I take stock in all the things that we have to be grateful for. But this year, it was kind of a constant daily reflection on what was going on and what needed to be done. So many of you kept the faith and encouraged us to do the same. And as we faced what others would call insurmountable odds and give up, you didn't give up. You didn't give it lip service to our effort, but you gave time, resources, donations to see us through to the end of the year. Agencies, businesses, former and current employees of Maple Heights, elected officials, nonprofit entities, staff participants, friends, families, and people we didn't even know stepped up to give us help. And why? Because they believe, as we do, that we are our brothers and sisters' keepers, and we have an obligation to serve those who are in need. We know that not everyone agrees with us. We know that some say that other things need to be done. And we know that there will always be more to do. That is why we went to the voters of Maple Heights and asked them to think about what's important to them. We asked them to consider voting yes on issue 67. Because they said yes, many of them, not only will the senior center and food pantry be saved, but the entire city of Maple Heights said loud and clear to the naysayers that we are not down yet. Everyone will know that we are rebuilding a new foundation and we are taking care of our own. And for that, I thank all of you.
Finance Department, Ms. Cole.
Good evening to everyone, and Madam Chair. I too would just like to say thank you for this joyous day of being able to continue with some most needed services as the Senior Center. And then also congratulations to all the newly elected and those that's returning to this body. I look forward to working with everyone and that we can continue the work that we started. As terms of finances, the audit was posted on the website today. So anyone that would like to download, it's about 70 pages, so I didn't print out copies to bring for distribution, but it is out there. We've also started working with the Fiscal Recovery Committee, and the auditors are busy working, and we're trying to get a plan as it's due the middle of January. So we're really busy with year-end closing, budgets, and all of the usual housekeeping items. So I thank you all and hope to see you again soon.
Thank you, Irene. Residents, citizens' comments. If you'd like to step up to the podium, give us your name and your address, and know that you have 3 minutes to make your comments, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Willie Hardwick. I live at 16655 Anthony Street. I'd like to congratulate all the newcomers. And I'm very happy that Maple Heights is going to have a new beginning. I'm glad and proud to be able to live to see it. And worked hard to hope that I did a good job in helping to get where we are. All of you that volunteered, I'm so grateful and thankful you all for doing what you did. Because we really need what we have gained. I'd like to say again, it's a lot of changes. I feel that a lot of changes need to be made in our council. We got 7 councils in Maple Heights. I don't know the population. Our population is not large enough. I think we need to do something with our council, reduce it to something. I know you're not going to like what I'm saying. The school board in our city is not doing their job. Our taxpayers, I'm tired of paying money and people not doing their job. And it's time for someone here to wake up and say, school board, as well as the people in the council are not doing it. A lot of y'all not doing your job. I go out and volunteer to do a lot of work myself. I won't call any names, but a lot of y'all stay on council, you need to get out. Go out in the neighborhood and find out. I passed out a lot of literature, a lot of signs, and a lot of your people's out there asking me the same thing. Where is my councilman? Why I never seen him? Why they never called me? Why they never come out and see what the problem is in the community? Are you a councilman? I said, no ma'am, I'm just a volunteer. I'm interested in what's going on in the neighborhood, in Maple Heights. That's why I'm here. That's why I volunteered. And they said, well, my councilman, I never hear from them. They never come out and the neighborhood and see what's going on. See, councilman, you're getting paid. Just like when I went to work the other day, same thing. They paid me if I didn't go to work, I didn't get paid. You guys are getting paid. We pay you all. We taxpayer pay all of you all. That's where the money comes from. So I just like to congratulate the newcomers. But we need some changes. Our school, we have other kids that are busing our neighborhood, get off the bus, get on our bus, and they busing in our school. If it's good enough for them to be busing our school, It's good enough in the movement in our community. This time we're gonna wake up and let's do something about it. Thank you.
My name is Al Blons. I live at 5758 Longwood Avenue. And myself, I would like to congratulate all the newly elected officials and those that were re-elected for council. Hopefully we can put all these differences aside. For a while there I started to think that this was like a movie with Hatfields and the McCoys, with all the feuding that was going on. I wanted to also remind everybody about Veterans Day. The Chiefs did a good job of that. We'd like to see everybody there at 11 o'clock at the honor roll. And Mayor Lansky, you and I go back many, many years. From when you was council. And on behalf of the Memorial Day Association, American Legion Post 309, and all the veterans, I'd like to thank you for all the help that you provided us, not only with the memorial, but with the parade and everything, your participation. And I wish you good luck in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving on to the legislation.
Ordinance number 201566, an ordinance enacting Chapter 891 of the codified ordinances of the City of Maple Heights regarding municipal income tax for the tax years commencing January 1st, 2016, and declaring an emergency.
This ordinance is on a second reading.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Mr. Brown.
I request to be excused from the next two pieces of legislation. If I may be excused from the meeting for a moment.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Resolution number 2015-71, a resolution authorizing settlement of State Expo John Chapman and Councilman William Brownlee versus the City of Maple Heights, Ohio, et al., Cuyahoga County, case number CV 15839493, and declaring an emergency.
As the author of this resolution, I am withdrawing this evening.
Resolution number 2015-72, a resolution authorizing settlement of State Expo John Chapman and Councilman William Brownlee versus the City of Maple Heights, Ohio, et al., Cuyahoga County, case number CV 15839493, and declaring an emergency.
This resolution is a first reading. Would you please turn to your expenditures over $1,000? That would be 2015, 91 through 95. Any questions, concerns? May I have a motion, please?
Second.
Call the roll.
Adams.
Yes.
Jones. Yes. Sepharadi.
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Brownlee.
Yes.
Bojanski.
Yes.
Agee.
Yes. Thank you, Council. Mayor's report, please.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to begin my report by touching on a few things. One, when you decide not to run again for re-election and you look at winding down your career at a certain office that you've held or offices for many years, you get to do some things that are kind of fun and some that are not so kind of fun. And I found myself the last few months in somewhat of a sad way or a very sobering way, giving eulogies at funerals to honor individuals from Maple Heights who longtime residents, veterans. Recently we had a past elected official who was a member of City Council for, I believe, almost 16 years. Frank Artino passed away, and he had asked me to speak or give the eulogy at his funeral, which I was honored to do. One of the more fun things was to attend a dinner on September 30th at Lander Haven, where Maple Heights' very own Jamie Milkovich, who is a legend in my opinion and an institution in the city, was inducted into the Greater Cleveland Sports Hall of Fame. Now, the class of 2015, and to show everyone what a high honor this is, he was inducted with Travis Hafner, who played for the Cleveland Indians, Brian Anderson, who played for the Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks and won a World Series with them, and also LaCharles Bentley, who went to St. Ignatius High School, went to The Ohio State University, and played many years for the New Orleans Saints. And as bad luck would have it with our Cleveland Browns, on the first play of training camp, when he signed as a free agent with the Browns, he blew out, I believe, an ACL and never played one snap of football for the Cleveland Browns. But what a great experience, and what a high honor for Jamie Milkovich, who I have known pretty much my entire life. And I just wanted to read very quickly some of the things that were said at the award dinner about Jamie Milkovich. It was just a few years ago when a young student was anxious to engage Jamie Milkovich in conversation. He asked him how it felt to be a millionaire, the result of owning the Maple Heights school that the teen assumed was named in Milkovich's honor. He was quickly corrected. Milkovich Middle School in Maple Heights is not named for Jamie, but for Mike Milkovich, Jamie's uncle and founding father of the city's scholastic wrestling dynasty that includes 10 state championships. Jamie Milkovich may not be a millionaire, but he's rich, very rich in qualities such as dedication, respect for tradition, and accomplishment. What Uncle Mike started in the 1950s, Jamie has carried forth for more than 3 decades inside and outside the Mustang wrestling room. Milkovich, a Buckeye State champion in his senior year at Maple Heights High at 145 pounds in 1977, eclipsed his personal mat triumphs by taking the reins of the school's wrestling program in 1981. He's yet to let them go. This winter, Milkovich will mark his 35th year as head coach of the Mustangs. Jamie has made the most of his time in charge. He has won 434 dual matches, making him Ohio's all-time winningest Division I head coach. Milkovich has qualified 94 wrestlers for the annual state tournament, coached 50 of them to state placings, including 21 semifinalists and 9 state champions. He joins 3 other members of the Milkovich family in the Greater Cleveland Sports Hall of Fame, former head coach Mike Milkovich and cousins and fellow Mustang mat standouts Patrick and Tom Milkovich. Jamie has spent his entire life involved in Maple Heights wrestling, with the exception of his 4 years at Auburn University, where he was a 2-time All-American and set the university's record for career victories with 98. Milkovich returned home to become Maple Heights head wrestling coach at the age of 22 in 1981. His accomplishments have not been overlooked by city officials. In 2013, June 19th was proclaimed Jamie Milkovich Day in Maple Heights. Also in 2013, he was named Maple Heights Citizen of the Year. These are some of the things that sometimes get overlooked by city officials, and we do like to acknowledge and support some of the things, the good things that go on with some of the teachers and coaches and even the students here in Maple Heights, because as we heard this evening, and we know it's not a perfect world, and we certainly have a city and a school system that we need to pay attention to, and more importantly, we need to pay attention to the children who are attending schools and what goes on there, and also, you know, the example that we set here in the city. So it was good to be part of something like that and see a lot of support from Maple Heights. There were some school board members there, and also some members of the administration. Dr. Keenan and the assistant superintendent were also there. So I was very happy and pleased to be part of that. Also wanted to congratulate all of the candidates who ran for office, whether you won or lost. And for someone like myself who's done this for 24 years, it takes a lot of guts to put your name on a ballot. It really does. Because not only are you yourself putting your candidacy out there, but also your family, your spouse, your children, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, close friends, neighbors. Everyone pulls together and gets involved. And it's a lot of work, and it takes a lot of guts to do that. And you open yourself up to a lot. And it needs to be noted, like I said, whether you win or lose and you come back and you try again, or if you're one of the fortunate ones, I guess I can say that, fortunate ones who won re-election or was elected, that you know, the real work will begin the first of next year. And I just want to say, after speaking with Mayor-elect Annette Blackwell, you want to stand up for a moment so everybody knows you're here? See, they love you already. We will be working over the next few days, few weeks, couple of months here to make this transition as seamless as possible. We know we have a lot of work to do before we hand things off to her and to whoever is going to be on her team, and to the new city council, some of the members that are here this evening that were elected. I hope you all work together for the betterment of this city. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. We're going to really try hard to get a lot of things resolved by the end of the year. And I promise you, Mayor-elect, and everyone here, that we are not going to leave you with any kind of loose ends or a mess or anything like that. We're going to do our best to make sure that it's as seamless and hassle-free as possible. And again, congratulations to you and your team, and to everyone who ran for election yesterday. And hopefully you'll do it again, because public service is a very good career, and we need good people. So with that, I'll conclude my report, and thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Councilwoman Tony Jones, District 2.
I also would like to congratulate, or ditto what the mayor said. Everyone that ran, everybody put their heart and soul into their campaigns and in their races. You all did good. You're all winners. And for those that weren't as fortunate as the winners, we hope that you do stay around, because we need your expertise, and we need you because you cared enough to put your name out there. So we would like to continue to work with you. And there's always another year, because we won't be up here forever, most probably. So thank you very much.
Councilwoman, I'm sorry, I can't see you down there.
Still waiting?
I can't see you down there.
Never gonna change. Thank you, Madam Chair.
I didn't say anything yet.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead anyways, because you can't call me,
Go ahead.
No, please, go ahead.
Councilman Anthony Separati, District 3.
Hey, got it right. 8 years, ladies and gentlemen, still not here. So what are you gonna do? Again, no big deal. Anyways, issue 67, ladies and gentlemen, the senior center was, in my book, a test of this city. A test of the moral compass that I believe was on the verge of teetering, and last night the residents said, we're not going down that path.
We're not going to make a statement to every other city around here that we're not going to support our seniors and we're not going to support the people that need the help the most. We stood up and we basically gave them the bird. In kind words. We said that we are going to take a step forward, even though a small step, by approving this money for this center, and we're going to show that Maple Heights is stronger than what you think. Thank you for doing that.
Amen.
I also wanted to personally congratulate all the winners. Please respect the voters. The voters made history last night, and they also made a statement that change is good, and we're going to move forward, and we will hold you accountable. So this is a positive, this is a step forward that we needed, and let's embrace it and just keep going. Thank you. End of report.
Thank you.